New York City. Two friends walked into the same financial consulting firm on the exact same Monday morning. Ryan Parker, Ethan Brooks. Same age, same degree, same job title, same starting salary, $95,000 a year. 5 years later, one of them had enough money to walk away from work for almost a year without worrying about bills. The other had to sell the car everyone thought proved he had made it. Here's the crazy part. Neither of them got lucky. Neither started a business. Neither inherited a dollar. So what separated them? It wasn't their income. It was one decision, repeated every single payday. And chances are, you're making that same decision today. The first paycheck arrived on a Friday. By Saturday afternoon, Ryan was already walking through a BMW showroom. A salesman smiled and handed him the keys for a test drive. You work hard. You deserve something nice. Those 6 words were all Ryan needed. 3 hours later, he signed the lease. The payment didn't look scary. In fact, it looked surprisingly affordable. He drove home believing he'd just taken his first step toward becoming wealthy. What he didn't realize was that he'd actually taken his first step toward becoming financially dependent. Because expensive payments have a strange habit. They quietly become permanent. Ethan spent that same Saturday somewhere completely different. Not at a dealership, not at a shopping mall. He drove 2 hours to visit his father. After dinner, his dad asked one simple question. When people look at your paycheck, who gets excited first? You or the companies waiting for you to spend it? Ethan laughed. Then his dad continued. The day your paycheck arrives, you have 2 employees, you and your money. If your money never goes to work, you'll have to keep working forever. That sentence stayed with Ethan all weekend. Monday morning, before buying a single thing, he automated his investments. No celebration, no applause, just one quiet decision that nobody else in the office would ever notice. 3 years passed. From the outside, Ryan looked like he was winning. Luxury vacations, designer clothes, the newest phone every year. A Porsche replaced the BMW. His Instagram looked like success. Inside the office, people wanted Ryan's life. Meanwhile, Ethan still drove an older Honda, packed lunch most days, lived in the same apartment. Coworkers joked that he acted like he was still in college. Ryan loved hearing those jokes because every compliment made him feel richer. Ethan never argued because he understood something almost nobody else did. Looking wealthy and becoming wealthy are completely different games, and only one of them keeps score in silence. Then came the promotion. Both men got exactly the same raise. Their salaries climbed to almost $135,000 a year. Ryan celebrated by upgrading everything. Bigger apartment, better restaurants, more subscriptions, higher credit limits, a more expensive lifestyle. Every raise disappeared almost as fast as it arrived. Ethan celebrated too, but nobody would have noticed. He increased his automatic investments, expanded his emergency fund, bought more shares of the same low-cost index fund. One man upgraded his image. The other upgraded his future. 6 months later, something happened that neither of them could control. And from that moment on, money stopped being about income and started becoming about survival. Then came March 2020. At first, it didn't seem like a big deal. A few business trips were canceled, hiring slowed down. The office felt quieter than usual. Ryan barely noticed. He had just booked a luxury vacation in Maui. Life was finally starting to feel expensive, in the best possible way. Ethan noticed something different. He quietly paused every unnecessary purchase. Not because he was afraid, because he understood one thing. When uncertainty shows up, cash becomes confidence. 3 weeks later, every employee received the exact same email. Mandatory all-hands meeting. Monday, 9 a.m. The meeting lasted 11 minutes. The CEO thanked everyone for their hard work, talked about challenging market conditions. Then came the sentence that changed everything. We're making immediate workforce reductions. Ryan's stomach dropped. Ethan slowly closed his laptop. By noon, both of them were carrying cardboard boxes out of the building. Same company, same layoff, same last paycheck. But from that moment on, their stories stopped looking anything alike. Quick question. If your paycheck disappeared tomorrow, how long could you keep paying your bills? Drop your answer in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. The first month felt manageable. Ryan kept telling himself, I'll have another job before my next car payment. But interviews were delayed. Companies stopped hiring. Bills never stopped arriving. Porsche payment, luxury apartment rent, credit card balances, insurance, streaming subscriptions. Every notification on his phone felt heavier than the last. Meanwhile, Ethan was also unemployed, but his mornings looked completely different. His emergency fund covered every bill. His investments stayed untouched. He wasn't forced to make desperate decisions. Money had quietly bought him something far more valuable than luxury: time. And time changes everything. Almost 4 months later, Ryan made a phone call he never imagined making. He called the dealership. I need to sell the Porsche. A week later, he moved out of the luxury apartment he'd worked so hard to afford. That evening, he called Ethan. I don't understand. We made the same money. We started together. So why does it feel like my life fell apart while yours barely changed? There was silence. Then Ethan said something Ryan would never forget. I never tried to look rich. I only tried to become free. Ryan sat there without saying a word. For the first time, he realized the most expensive thing he'd ever bought wasn't the Porsche. It was the lifestyle that came with it. From that day forward, every raise went somewhere different. Less into impressing people, more into buying freedom. Because wealth isn't measured by the car in your driveway. It's measured by how long you could live if your paycheck stopped tomorrow. If this story made you think differently about money, subscribe to Finance Forge. Every week, we break down real financial lessons through stories that actually stick. And before you go, answer this in the comments. Would you rather look rich for 5 years or be financially free for the next 50? I'll see you in the next one.